stop! Don't put that car in the pool! Jerry!
So this TikTok thing's kind of baffling me, but I think there's a chance that this is going to be one of the next kind of huge platforms. People are getting a little bit fed up with Instagram. Maybe they want somewhere to go and have some fun. Instagram's like getting a little bit tired, a little bit too considered. So I think this could be the next place. But at the moment it's just kids on there and it's a bit insane. But I think I've got someone who can help us out. Explain it to us. You're watching When Will I Learn? Hey, you alright? Come on in.
Doing whatever until my final year in September.
If you haven't realised already, this is Rob, fellow YouTuber, but also pretty decent following on TikTok now. How did that happen?
Well, when it used to be called Musical.ly, I used to have that, but I only uploaded like 5 videos.
Yeah.
So I had maybe like 100 followers, and then the Christmas just gone.
Yeah.
I was like, right, in 2019 I want to try and take it more seriously and actually try and like get a following on there.
Yeah.
Because I was at home, I didn't have like anything to do because I wasn't at university or anything.
Yeah.
So I had so much more time to actually do things with. So it was like every day I could actually focus on it.
And it's they're pretty short. Like how long?
Yeah, it's kind of like Vine ×2 in a way.
Okay.
It's sort of slightly longer than a Vine used to be, but you don't want to have it too long because then people might get bored. 10 to 15 seconds is sort of the length that I usually see on there for what people make.
Because it's kind of like, I'm not going to say it's a young people thing, but it is like
it definitely is, and it's weird seeing my profile not on that I can see. Yeah, so basically at Christmas, that's when I sort of put more effort in, and I started growing faster on multiple videos. Like obviously
you grew pretty fast, didn't you?
Yeah, because like some of them obviously don't do as well, which you you have to do that just to find out what people like.
Well, that's like YouTube videos.
Yeah. And then I got to maybe like 7,000 followers by maybe April time, which is just like, it's crazy to think that. And then
Actually quite a lot.
Yeah, because I was literally in Christmas, it was just doing nothing.
Yeah.
I was just all day, I was just posting. And then, yeah, so in like April time, I maybe had around 7,000, and then I just sort of stopped for some reason, I don't actually know, because I still had time free, I just for some reason stopped. And then,
like it goes that way though, doesn't it? You get a little bit like fatigued with stuff like this.
And then a couple of like weeks ago, I started again because I wanted to like continue doing it. And then like 2 videos got quite a lot of views, which then makes people follow you, obviously, because so many people were seeing that one video. And because it was like an original take on something that was already big on TikTok, I was like trying to think of a way that I could do the same thing but then add a twist at the end, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because you've got like these things.
Oh yeah.
Like that's what I first noticed is like the responding to people.
Yeah, because you can duet with like anyone on it, if they like allow it in the settings. And when I first sort of started in Christmas time, I made sort of light-hearted videos and stuff, which obviously like all of my videos are light-hearted, but then more recently I have sort of done quite a few like, I wouldn't say inappropriate videos, but it's like there's some jokes on there that some people might not understand. A tweet went viral a few like weeks ago.
Yeah.
And so I did a joke about that, but a lot of people on the app didn't understand because they've not seen that tweet and stuff. So so half the people understood it and they enjoyed it, but then a lot of people didn't, and all the comments are full of like, I don't really understand what this means and stuff. And I didn't want to explain it because it's a fairly rude thing.
Okay, which one was it?
It was the coconut one, because. I don't want to explain.
No, it's a fair one. I just wanted to know which one it was.
It's like basically like someone tweeted about the word coconut, and it was related to something like inappropriate. So then I did a joke about that.
Yeah.
And obviously like the majority of people watching it are like a really young audience, so they don't understand it. But obviously the older audience must understand it because they've liked it.
Right.
And there's literally hundreds of comments from like children that are saying like, I don't understand it, and I'm not explaining it.
I can't tell you.
I'm not explaining it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and then like recently though, like for the past couple of days, my videos haven't done as well as like a week ago.
Yeah.
So it's weird how like within a week it just sort of changed, and even though I shouldn't like really be bothered, it's still like I want to keep up the momentum.
Yeah,
rather
you
than it
wonder
just
sometimes, don't you?
stopping. Yeah. So, but then I can obviously look at the videos that have done well recently and then do them more.
Yeah.
But it obviously is finding like trying to think of an idea.
Yeah.
As well as put it in 15 seconds rather than what I'm used to, which is a YouTube video. So it's like I can make it as long as I want, really. But
yeah, you can, and
on
you
this,
really can
yeah.
make it as long as you want.
Because on like this, it's very rare that there's one that's like, I think 60 seconds is even the maximum you can have altogether anyway.
Yeah, because it's kind of like, I mean, in the most basic terms, it's like Instagram stories or Snapchat, but it's the extra like stuff that goes with it, like the fact that, so we're having to play about with it. You can like slow stuff. When you're recording it, you can slow stuff down, and you can like lip sync
add
to stuff.
effects as well, like face like effects that they have on like Snapchat and Instagram and stuff.
But I think for me it was the fact that you've got this like when you're recording it, you record it in the app, and you've got these like features, and then it was also the fact that you've got this like ability to respond to people, but it's not like you're actually responding to them. It's like kind of like reposting, but adding yourself into it. So those features are there. You've kind of had you've had a pretty quick growth on there. Have you got some tips for anyone who's like?
Well, like what I mentioned before, how I saw something that was so many people making videos about, where it was playing a tune, and the person on the camera was looking away from the camera, and then as they turned around, there's an effect where it zooms in on your face, like it tracks your face.
Yeah.
And like that's when they said the line of the song, because it was like the build up to that line.
Okay.
And then I saw someone do that, and they added like a different song at the end that they've edited themselves. Like I think it was a Vine that they got like the voice from a Vine. So then I thought I'm gonna do the same thing, but obviously a different Vine. So then I did that.
Yeah.
But then because it was my own audio, I think people like it more because it is literally you're the only one that's ever done that audio on the app. And when you go on, you can click on the sound that someone does. And because I was the original one, it literally says original on it. So people are more likely to check it out if they think that you're the first person.
Okay.
So I definitely say originality is like the key thing. But also keeping up with trends in a way, because I see the same songs that are on like the homepage for you.
I just noticed that. I went on it, and there was one that was like people were dancing to the song. It
gets fairly annoying sometimes if you're on the app a lot, because throughout the whole day you're just thinking of these songs continuously.
Yeah, I feel like this has been what I've seen. Is this like? Yeah, this.
Oh yeah, I've seen this one a lot. Yeah, but like that's the thing. So many people do it, and even though so many people have done it, they still get quite a lot of views from it, which I don't personally understand. Because I prefer it when I see something that's to do with this, but then they have a twist on it.
Take on it,
yeah. But a lot of people just do the exact same thing, which is fair enough if you want to do that. That's fine.
Yeah.
Like with my audio that I did that got like quite a lot of views, the one that I did the original sound for.
Yeah.
When you click on that, there's like over 20,000 other videos now using that audio.
Right.
So even though I did it originally, so many people are now doing it, and they've got like more likes, but that's because they've got a bigger following and stuff, which is understandable. But
those songs that like the one that I just showed there, they're just like songs that are on there that you can kind of
and then you can go and see like I think it's usually like the most popular at the top. But then as you can see, there's 69.7 thousand videos or whatever.
And then you can just like use that sound and you can shoot a video with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So many people, just do like sort of the same exact thing on camera, which I personally just find it's like just slightly annoying, just because everyone's doing the exact same thing and then they're getting a bigger following, even though they're just literally doing the exact same thing. Like, obviously, some of my things are similar, like maybe a few of them are the same.
Yeah.
But like, I do prefer it when people put a take on it.
Yeah.
And also consistency. The same with like any sort of social media that you want to expand on. When you upload like regularly to it, obviously you'll get more people seeing it.
Yeah.
And like using like sort of just any like sort of the main hashtags that people use.
I was going to say, is it like hashtag based?
Well, it is, but I don't know how often people search the hashtags because I personally don't. I just still go on like the home page, because like I don't know how often people would actually search it because so many people use like the hashtag For You page. There'll be like millions of videos. So I don't know who would go through them all to like watch them.
Yeah.
But I still put them on just in case anyone does, just to still reach other people. But consistency and originality is that's the sort of thing that you hear on a lot of things as well, like including YouTube as well.
Yeah.
I guess you could say having a niche, because there's someone I know who does like animation videos on it, like stop motion and stuff, and because not many people on the app do that, she's getting quite a big following from it. But I personally prefer like comedy videos. So like they're the sort of ones that I'd want to make, because if I enjoy watching them, I'll know when I make a fairly funny video or something. Consistency is sort of the main thing. I did say originality was, but I reckon consistency definitely, because it's such a short video.
Yeah.
You can make so many in a day if you really wanted to. Like, I don't think, obviously not.
And it's not getting hit by like algorithms in the same way. Okay.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know how it works to get on like the For You page, because I see videos that have like 10 likes and I see some that have like 80,000. So I don't know how it actually works. Really.
Right.
But I have noticed that the videos that I've done well, it's maybe like a couple of hours after I upload that it then starts getting traction.
Okay.
And obviously because of that, it then builds even more. The one where I did the original sound, I uploaded it and maybe like an hour after I went to sleep, but I didn't check the apps because I don't like checking a lot, just because
it's best to try not to, isn't it?
because sometimes there's not really a massive difference. And then when I woke up, I saw that it had like maybe like 5,000 likes on it. So then that's when I was like, that's quite good. And then throughout the day, it's just racking up and racking up. And even now, people are still liking it, even though it's been like a week. So I don't know how long it stays on people's home page until it like gets lost in.
Until it gets lost in all the noise of it. Okay. Well, that's pretty much explained it. I think the tips, like Rob says, the tips are kind of the same as you'll get on anything else.
Yeah, that's the one actually. If you click on the sound for that one.
Okay, so that's your.
Yeah. And then when you click like on the actual sound, that's when it says that there's 31,000 other people that have made a video including that, and obviously it says original on mine because it was my sound that I made. And then a lot of people put like funny captions now onto this, like where you tell the guy you like him and he doesn't like you back and stuff, and then they can do like that sound with it and things.
The content is not necessarily just the video that you make. No. It's like creating the original sound.
Yeah, a lot of people get annoyed though when people steal their ideas. Yeah. I'm personally not bothered just because it's still getting me out there anyway.
Yeah.
But I've seen comments on a few videos like, "Thank you for tagging me because I created this," and I'm like, I think you're just getting a bit annoyed for like the smallest reason.
Kind of seems like the ability to copy is built into the app.
Yeah. So, I think it's literally made so you can then share do the exact similar things to people. Like there's always dance trends on the app that everyone starts doing the exact same dance.
Yeah.
But I've never actually done any of these because I've just not learned any of the dances and stuff.
Yeah.
Every now and again there's just a random dance that someone's made and then it just blows up and then everyone starts doing it. And it's quite a nice sort of community when it does that. Some of like the most popular have like 15 million 20 million followers, and it's just crazy to think.
Just looking through it, everyone does seem like pretty young. There's some that were making me laugh that were like, I'm over 31 or something like that.
I am over 30, born before 1990. I am only on this app cause some kid showed it to me, and it seems pretty fun, though you all seem kinda young. I am over 30.
And it was like loads of people using it, and I was trying to wrap my head around the actual app, and I think you were explaining it pretty well, that like there is these like niches. So
Yeah.
when I went onto it, I saw something about, I guess probably because you put your age in when you start out,
Yeah.
it probably started recommending these to me because it was like, here's your niche.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna start out on this.
Yeah, and
So-
also you're on like this page, the search sort of page.
Yeah.
And that has a lot of sort of like the hashtags that are big at the moment,
Yeah.
which people obviously use those for, because if these are the trending hashtags and they start posting videos to do with that,
Yeah,
they
like
might get
Area
views
51.
that way.
It's got to be.
Yeah, because the memes from all.
Yeah.
I've actually not seen them for a couple of days, but one day I saw them pretty much every other
Yeah,
TikTok I
really
saw.
well. Okay, so I reckon, yeah, the advice there is obviously consistency,
Yeah.
originality, and then, I mean, part of originality is finding your niche.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so hashtags not really that big of them.
No, well,
It seems
I
like
personally don't search them.
Yeah,
other,
it's-
other people might all the time, but I just
it's.
don't.
Do you find that you on the flip side of that, do you find yourself actually sitting and going through the app?
Yeah,
looking
when
at
I'm on like the For You page,
yeah.
that's the one where I get most of like my ideas from, because I always see quite original things on there. And then
Yeah. So that's just like the
it gives
feed,
me,
isn't it?
yeah, it's like sort of the home page
Yeah.
really. Like it's sort of like the explore page on the Instagram.
Yeah,
where you
yeah,
can
okay. It's a
scroll
place where
through.
you can waste the most
Yeah,
time.
yeah. But like you can, because I'm doing nothing really in the summer at the moment, I can literally just go through
Just keep going,
yeah.
researching.
and like,
getting
and then
ideas.
every time I go off the app for the next hour, I'm humming along to the songs that I've just spent an hour listening to, and there's like 5 main songs sometimes that
Yeah.
just are on a continuous, like as you're scrolling through, which it can get annoying, but if they are original, like I mentioned, I enjoy watching them because it has a different sort of added twist to it.
Yeah, and it's fun. It's like you go
Yeah.
through loads, and then there's finally one that's original,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, it's
Yeah.
funny. And then on the hunt for the next original
Yeah.
one. The reason that I wanted to talk to Rob about this was because I kind of think, and I don't know what you think about this, but I kind of think this is going to be one that people who are getting a little bit sick of Instagram might start looking towards.
Yeah.
Like when Vero appeared briefly, do you remember that one?
Yeah.
And people were like, oh, we're going to get on this because it's like, we need to get away from Instagram. I don't know, I think it's becoming more mainstream TikTok
And
now.
I swear I heard in the past like couple of days that it's like the 4th most downloaded app. But I think since it merged with Musical.ly, it's just advertised as much as it can. Like I've seen it on like other social medias, like just constantly having adverts. But a lot of people in like their bios, they say, I've got this as a joke, but now I'm like, I'm hooked to it. I just want to keep continuing. So I think a lot of people do think it's like this app where it's just for kids, and if you get it, it's quite cringy or whatever. But I think that depends on what types of videos you do.
Yeah.
Because obviously if you like are aiming it for kids, and it more likely will be cringy for people watching, just because if you're older, you don't watch that type of things. But I think a lot of people on there...
That's where niches come into it,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, exactly. Like there's so many different types.
Animation was someone you said, like
And
that.
like I've seen like magic on there, like illusions with different, like someone, he's huge on there and like Instagram and stuff, and he like, if he's watching a TV on like the video, he like grabs something out of the TV and somehow, I don't know how he edits
like,
that.
Zach King.
Yeah, it's him.
Yeah.
And like so obviously there's that side of people that do those types of effects and stuff. But it's like constantly evolving. Like it used to be sort of only doing like lip syncs to the songs that people.
Yeah.
That was like Musical.ly, but then since it's merged with TikTok, it's like more acting and making a 15-second sort of short
creating
film.
original stuff. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for coming on and explaining me. As I said, Rob is he's on TikTok, but he's also on YouTube. Do you want to like plug your YouTube?
My YouTube, I've not actually uploaded for like a week or a couple of weeks now. I've just, when you get in, obviously I've found TikTok and I'm more invested in that at the moment, and I kind of want to take my audience over to my YouTube channel, but I feel as I'm going to wait until it's even bigger to even like properly start. But my YouTube is RobDTV, the same as my TikTok. Pretty much every social media I have is
branding.
Yeah.
I like it.
The only thing is that on Twitter it's _RobDTV_. That's the only one that's like the
not,
wrong.
Yeah, not
thing.
OG.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And what do you talk about on your YouTube then?
I do sort of anything I can think of really. I'd rather get more into vlogging like my day and stuff. But at the moment there's not really much happening, so I've not been motivated to do that. But sort of just, I've done so many different types in the past, but like vlogging is the main thing that I think is next that I want to focus on my channel.
Because we met because of YouTube. We met because we were nominated for the same award. Neither of us won. We were robbed. but yeah,
that's how we met.
Yeah. Well, thanks. Yeah, thanks for
welcome.
coming on and explaining it to me. See ya.
See ya.